Greetings, mortals, and welcome to another day of Arc Mode, the Mandate of Heaven. When last we left off, we had just cleared out the majority of Dragon's Hand. We have a few places left to go, and we'll kill a few more dragons. Well, we'll kill thunder lizards at any rate. I'm sure dragons will become involved at some point. And then we're going to head straight into the Tomb of Varn and try to finish that up in this one sitting. So, we've got some dead lizards here. More here. And there we go. Oh, that was the last one. This is the last one. It's really sad that I don't have that vampiric weapon.
Fixed. Fixed.
Ooh,
Fixed.
not good.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
Good as new.
Okay, save the game. Float around grabbing corpses. A lot of money too. We're actually getting close to 1,000,000 gold. I don't think we're gonna reach 1,000,000 gold, but that would be kind of cool. Okay, so let's pop over here. We should be able to just follow the edge of the map north. Unfortunately, these guys started out exactly on the edge of the map, so that one over there is going to be a problem.
Aha! Yes.
Paralysis resistance. That would be pretty good, except for the fact that we already have a better shield with it. With that same effect. Oops. There we go.
Yes.
We killed these guys. Things have gotten very quiet all of a sudden. We have a couple of them here. So we've got some dragons over there.
Yes.
Let's see if we can... Okay, we're not going to be able to reach that guy. These two are going the right direction though, so that's good. Let's kill this red dragon. Chop, chop, chop.
Yes. Yes.
Of Earth. Too bad. It's actually an enchantment that I don't think I've seen on a weapon here. Ooh, another mace. Oops.
Yes.
Of Infernos, not what we're looking for. Everything that can do, Ares does better. So we've cleared out the Dragon's Hand area completely now, I think. There actually might be one blue dragon left that was off screen, but it'll come back on the screen when I leave here, so it should be fine. Save the game. And we are going to pop in here to the bonus dungeon. Now this is
I've got a bad feeling about this
dungeon that's sort of just a what you call it? just a little bonus. It's just based off of the offices of the company that made the game. The shrine there is actually a replica of their logo. So we can get some stuff there. And I believe that these... Yes, this whole place functions as credits, because all of these people are... The names are the same as the developers. By the way, sorry if I'm a bit, like, incoherent. I slept for 2 hours last night, and that is not a sufficient period of time to be sleeping, but now I can't sleep, so...
Aha!
I thought I was fine until I had to actually start continuously talking, and then it turned out that I was capable of continuously talking, but not with any level of coherence. So this place is also something that people usually do in the beginning of the game. They'll pop in here and get the bonus from the shrine, and then leave Dragon Sand and go back. There's a little bit of equipment that you can find here, and you get the plus 20 to all stats from the Shrine of the Gods outside, and all that good stuff. I'm not probably ever going to do that in any of my playthroughs. Certainly not on stream, because I don't think that I'm ever going to have that kind of playthrough. You found a hat. I like how all this stuff is identified already. Why are there random, like, hats, bookcases, and stuff? Okay, so this is a goblin named Trip Hawkins. So, I don't know if this is, like, the boss or what, but he got stuck with the King Goblin model. Is there a trap here? Oh, it's not even lootable. Okay. But yeah, I don't remember much about this place because I've only come here once or twice. This place would definitely be pretty useful for a low-level party. Finding a decent bit of gear here. And the thing is that outside there's also a teleporter that will allow you to get back. But yeah, the reason that I'm actually in here is because I did say that I was going to clear every dungeon. John Van Cannigan. Everybody just got the condition afraid. What did that do? I don't know. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty much done here. We've killed all the enemies in here, so that's all that we really need to do. I'm gonna cast Move Fear. Apparently she can cure paralysis, but not. Yeah, I don't know. I think that we can leave. This is all very exciting and everything, but we've killed the enemies, so we can leave. If I can actually get to where I'm going. pop downstairs. Now we have lost our fly spell. Can recast it. And let's look for this blue dragon. I guess I must have killed it because I don't see it anymore. It would have. It came from around here, so I'm sure that I killed it. But yeah, it's a sword through a circle thing. Oh, I didn't loot any of these chests, did I? Oh, I probably can't. Save the game. Correct. So we're gonna have to load. We'll have to come back for these chests once we get higher, not repair, disarm skill. And we're gonna head into the Tomb of Varn. We should be able to clear this place out relatively easily.
Where could we be? Got a bad feeling.
I'm actually gonna leave. Pyramid seems to be made of strange weathered metal. It appears partially buried in this vegetation. Hello. So these things actually drop corpses, which is nice. Even if they are tiny. That's interesting. Got the plate armor. Okay, so let's cast Remove Fear again. I really wish that I had more castings of this, but... I figure now that my party members actually are healthy and happy, I should probably keep them that way. Usually I wasn't removing the fear status effect, but... now we will be. Okay. Remember the enemy children and never underestimate the danger they pose. Though you will never see one during your journey, you must be forever vigilant against invasion by the Void once the voyage is ended. Mighty beyond words, the enemy is nonetheless vulnerable after a crossing, for their numbers are small and their defense is weak. Use the energy weapons carried on the ship to defeat them and never ever engage the enemy with lesser weapons or you will surely perish. So... basically, they're talking about some sort of energy weapon that you're supposed to fight the devils with. But we will not be doing that much. We will, unfortunately, for 2 specific fights, need to, but that's it. So we got a halberd. This one down. There we go. Just barely in range. And everyone's feared again. Because of course they are. What does fear do to my stats anyway? It doesn't look like it does anything meaningful. Okay, so weakness just went off. Let's cure that on everybody. It's so nice having a visual indication as opposed to just needing to watch out for lowered damage. so totally worth it to remove these spheres. I remember these things being so strong. Now they're just complete pushovers. Oh, there's a dude here. Never mind. He's upstairs or something. Okay. Oops. I am dumb. And I haven't saved. I'm actually just gonna take this anyway.
I don't know.
Yes.
Mistakes were made, guys.
I don't know.
Wow, I have no inventory space.
I don't know.
Ooh, Jewel Dagger of the Dragon. So, we found another one of these. Again, it's not quite as good as
It's fixed.
the same thing with increase the effect of all air magic
It's
spells.
fixed.
Finally found that. Cool.
Fixed.
It's not as good as the equivalent
I don't know.
if it was a divine dagger, but that's okay. So we found the captain's code. And how am I going to handle this? Am I feeling like enough of a lunatic that I'm going to teleport out of this dungeon just so that I can get the... Yes, I am. I am that much of a lunatic. So we're going to Lloyd's Beacon to Lake Bay, actually, because we want to reset this beacon. And plant it here. I'm gonna do the same thing with the one in the Mire of the Damned. How about the Paradise Valley one? Do I need that? I guess I'll do it that one too, yeah. So we're just gonna town portal around, or rather Lloyd's Beacon around, resetting all of our beacons. And then we'll level up at Castle Interest. It's so nice just not having to worry about a lot of this crap. Just being able to fly and teleport and stuff like that without worrying about purses.
Well, not well done. Well done. Not well done. Not today.
So we can get 2 more points in Disarm Trap. If that isn't enough, then I don't know what will be. We will get 2 points in Axe for her. And I'm not going to spend the rest of his points quite yet. It's for her. Get her points in Axe. And she will be dumping points into Light Magic. I don't think she's going to be putting points into anything else from now on. So we're going back to New Sorpigal. And we're just going to teleport back to the Dragon Sand. Trying to remember which one it is. There we go. And we can now go loot all these chests that are in this area. There's one on each of these islands, if I recall correctly, that we haven't looted.
Got it.
Probably should have looted that, but oh well. So there are 3 fountains here. I don't know if I actually drank from all of them or not.
Got it.
Mmm.
These are unenchanted ultimate boots.
Fixed.
Oh right, I completely forgot about this. I just completely full on inventory space. This is. I probably should have cleared out my inventory
Yes.
before I did this. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this armor class one.
I don't know.
What is he wearing now? Poison resistance? Okay, so these are ultimate boots of recovery, which is not stellar at all. Regenerates spell points over time. I think I have better things that I could get rid of
Fixed.
than that. So let's see. Do I have some item here that I can use to regenerate spell points over time?
I don't know.
Yes.
Because I definitely don't want to lose out on that effect. That's a really good effect. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Ah, so I could give her these gauntlets. Yeah, this will be perfect. So we'll regenerate spell points over time with those instead. She's got plus 50 resistance from this. That's probably worth it. Okay, let's save it. The one nice thing is that I really don't have to worry about my inventory space that much, simply because there really isn't that much that I'll need to loot. I am going to save the game and start drinking from these fountains. Ah, so this is plus 10 to all statistics permanent. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So, unfortunately, eradication takes a long time to cure. Can't imagine why. Okay, so everybody's been eradicated. We can now revive them all. Eventually. Just gonna sit here for a while, and there we go. Oh, he doesn't have high enough spirit skill to revive her. So that sucks. I have to wait on Celeria. So we'll just fly. Start casting Cure Weakness. Cast Resurrection on her. Actually gonna save this and make sure that, did I get this one? This is 50 temporary hit points. And I do know that I got the other fountain done. So we're set. Finish casting Cure Weakness on everybody. And then we'll be able to go into the tomb. Now, I think we're gonna do is save the game here.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Poison.
Yes.
Ooh, Arthur! On their endless quest to create the perfect king priest, or king, priest king, Priest of the Church of the Sun created Arthur and imbued him with the power to heighten the wearer's personal abilities as well as confer more magical energy. The war tightening their king's natural abilities and his pride. In 1073, Leopold VII started a holy war against the rival Church of the Moon, grinding both organizations into poverty and ultimately resulting in their demise. So this gives plus $10 stats and plus 25 spell
Yes.
points, which is really not terribly good.
Yes.
So we have two things of the gods here. Let's take a look. 10 hit points and regenerate over time is not as good as plus $10 stats. And personality plus 12 versus, or plus 6 rather. I don't know why I just doubled that in my head. Plus $10 statistics is better. And I didn't even loot all the corpses out here.
Yes.
So we will cast a Day of Protection, and I'm actually going to quickly pop over to Sorpadol. It's 10 a.m. First things first, let's check the
I need
bounty.
your help.
Magyar Soldier. We ain't going to be killing one of those.
Don't touch the merchandise.
But we can sell some of this stuff. I don't think I need cold resistance.
I don't know.
It's just not a terribly good
I
stat.
don't know.
Plus 25 is pretty good. And plus 24 to poison resistance, probably not worth it. We've killed most of the Wyrms in the game at this point. So
Aha.
I think that it's in my best interest to just get rid of it. I'm not going to bother trying to enchant some of the weaker stuff here. These I'm going to keep, just to take a look and see whether they're going to be worthwhile. That I will keep. I will keep that. I need this. Cold resistance again. This is a lot of armor class. This doesn't work. So I'm going to keep that hat because it's actually tempting to put that hat back on because it's kind of a sin that I'm not wearing that hat. That hat has done me so well throughout the entire game.
I don't know.
It has served me well.
Yes. Good as new.
But yeah, I don't think there's
I don't
anyone
know. I don't know.
in my party who
Yes.
put it to good effect. I'm going to start selling some of the weapons because we have
Looking
way
for
too
a
many
weapon?
knives lying around. We don't need this. We do need that.
I don't know.
It's Excalibur. We're going to keep this
I don't know.
for posterity's sake, if nothing else. Get rid of this Divine Dagger of Acid. And we have two of these that I'm just going to get rid of.
I don't know.
We're starting to accumulate the
Fixed. I don't know.
Divine Dagger, or not Divine
Aha.
Daggers, the Daggers of the Dragon that we need. So since we're
No.
accumulating a bunch of
Yes.
dragon stuff we don't need. Oh. Other stupid crap
Can I help you find
that we held on to
anything?
for so long. So, might, we don't need it. Int, we don't need it. Hit points, we definitely don't need it. We have Athena here, which we don't need, but we're going to keep anyway. So another increase. I'm actually going to keep all of those because it's just funny to me. And that I actually should equip.
I don't know.
Resistance, poison resistance. That I should have kept actually. A ring that gives 23 poison resistance is pretty impressive. This is an amulet, so that's less impressive. think we need that. Random allergen berries, whatever they're called. And there we go.
Thanks. Come again.
We've cleared out some of our inventory space. And we don't need to cast anything because we just need to walk over here and pop over. Okay, so now we should be able to disarm all the traps. We did have one of them blow its load in our face, which is incredibly embarrassing, but that's what happens when you just don't save, is that sometimes bad things happen to you. Interestingly enough, this door was closed again. And I'm going to go over here. Painstaking care. Though the crossing be a long and arduous journey, the land you find at the end will be sweet and unspoiled by ancestors or the enemy. Take heart that your children's children will live in a perfect world free of war, free of famine, and free of fear. Remember your sacred duty to care for the ship in her long voyage, and ensure her safe arrival in the Promised Land. Tend well the Guardian and house it securely away from the ship, lest both be lost in a single misfortune. So this is sort of like telling the origin story of the world, which is kind of cool. Let's take a look at what our stats look like now. We are starting to reach the 350 stat point, and she is actually reaching 30 might soon. It's not 30 might, but plus 30. So she's reaching the point where she's going to have the maximum possible bonus. Which is pretty cool, actually. So I think that's the door closing behind me. And do we have anything else to do over here? I'm not actually sure. Guess we'll just find out. I think I can jump up there, so... Okay, so this is the thing that we found last time. Oh, right, that's the switch. So... I'd venture a guess that we should just pop up. We're not going to be able to, actually. Can't jump wall. Can't cast jump while airborne! Okay, let's try this. Hello! That's kind of cool. Oh, you know what I should do? Cast this up. That guy upstairs is going to be following us around this whole time. She looks really excited for some reason. Why is she so excited? So that guy is still hovering above us, it looks like. Oh, why is she... There we go. So I was wondering about that just now. She was taking all that damage and I wasn't sure why. Not necessarily going to bother looting absolutely everything. The dragons these ain't, so... Slowly but surely, we'll whittle down all the forces in this room. There we go. So this area is cleared. These black potions? No, those are just normal potion bottles. So let's save this. Oh good, and now she's just gonna start regenerating back up. Let's take a look at this. Okay, it looks like these guys break weapons, specifically, with their attacks. It's the second weapon that I've seen broken in a relatively short period of time. Whoa. I think that we should be able to fight our way through this. Unless we have...
I need help.
Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. So I was very clearly wrong there. Did not have the ability to fight our way through that. Ouch. That is a boatload of dudes. So we will have to pull them around this corner here. And just kill them one by one. Or 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 or anything other than 20 by 20. These guys really do start hitting really, really hard when you stack more than a couple of them together. And she actually does not have power cure. Interestingly enough. Let's cast Shared Life, cast a power cure. Oops. There we go. So that was tougher than I anticipated. This room definitely was something that puts a little bit of humility in me. Only a little, though. I mean, this is me we're talking about. The limits to my humility are rather small. There we go. So we cleared this place out. We can save the game. This chest is locked. And I found a scroll. What is this? Engineer's code. When landing commences, engineer take the scroll. Da, da, da. Say Scotty backwards. I don't know. Maybe you're supposed to say something backwards, but. And it says Uhura backwards. They're referencing
I can't learn that.
Star Trek. Ooh, Starburst. I actually mind having that.
Okay.
So we finally got the Starburst spell.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Okay, there we go. So this place, by the way, really messed me up the first time because there's these two things on the side, and the first time I came in here, I did not realize that they were there, and it took me forever to figure out what was going on and why I couldn't put in the codes. So, this time we will not have any of that. We will instead have a very nice and clean run through this place. Probably, maybe, sort of. See what's over here. Bunch of genies again. So there's one. Here's the next one. This room will take a little bit of time to clear because we have to just run across to each of these places in turn. I'm actually just going to go over here. And then go over here. That was probably a mistake. Because now we've got these guys in the middle. Okay. I don't know what the magic lamps do. I think the magic lamps are basically like the tarot cards. I know they are in the next game. And it's new moon right now. Ooh, it's an axe. Is it a good axe?
Yes.
No, it's a piece of crap. Oops. What if these drop spears? I still don't know what these Varn things are supposed to even be, actually. I mean, they're clearly a reference to Anubis, but I'm trying to figure out, like, if these guys are supposed to be the original species that landed, then why do we look so human now? I need to wake him up. I have the ability to wake him up. Well, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, we just chucked a fireball at ourselves. Because that's how you roll. Let's see. There are a lot of friggin' dudes over here. This is gonna hurt like a bitch. Because there are just so many of them, and they're all going to be dealing damage. And we're going to spend a lot of time not dealing any damage at all. We need to get out of here. We're actually not able to cast any of the spells that we need to cast because of the chain stun. Just look at how many friggin' bolts there are. Yikes. Not that concerned about mana efficiency right now. Just swarm of death flying toward me. I don't see how anyone is supposed to actually clear these enemies out. Because I'm actually really over leveled for this zone. And I guess you're just supposed to pull them away from each other like this. Because if you do get them all together, it's just way more than anyone's ever going to be able to handle, I think.
It's fixed.
Maybe if you had
Good as new.
really, really high dark magic skill to resist all the damage coming in. But it would need to be very, very high dark magic skill. This guy's too high up for me to hit. There we go. But yeah, it looks like this might just be a place that you're not supposed to go. It's just like a death zone. Kind of like the same. There was a similar thing in not Kriegspire, in Darkmoor? Castle Darkmoor? Where there was just this gigantic swarm of evil eyes that was in a really huge room. And of course they're flying. So they're difficult to pin down and actually beat up. On the plus side, we seem to be making some pretty substantial headway here.
It's fixed.
Ooh, we can go grab that guy. Grab the low-hanging fruit. Or the low-flying genie, as the case may be. There we go. One more down. And we should be able to just finish these guys off pretty shortly here. We're unfortunately pretty high up in the air. Okay, one more down. We have 2 sleeping people. And after an extremely long fight, we have cleared out this room completely. Whew. Save the game. And where are we gonna head? Guess we're just gonna head up here. This was probably a suboptimal pathway, actually. I think we could have done better. Just make sure that nothing's broken. Doesn't look like it. So there's this random hole here for unknown reasons, and screw this, I'm not gonna run all the way to the other end of this stupid thing just to get on this platform. So, this door is locked. I do not have a key for this door, which means that we'll just have to keep going. And I am going to go this way instead, for now. There was a place that I didn't go to. Back here. And it looks like it's coming back to bite me in the ass. I thought I needed to get this stuff out here done first, but it looks like I was wrong.
Aha!
Still waiting for that darkness mace. Or hammer. Honestly, even a stave wouldn't be too bad. I don't even care as long as she can equip it. So, no blades. I have such low standards now. There we go. Problem solved. And we should now start accumulating HP again. Because we're going to be fighting small groups that we can actually manage. So these guys are dealing energy damage, I think. Because that's the same projectile that the whatchamacallits use. The golden dragons. I really wish that she was able to deal more damage. Darkness Axe wouldn't be a bad thing. It just wouldn't be quite as good as getting that other thing. Just wanted to check to make sure that we weren't accumulating other status effects. So we should be able to get some decent HP out of this.
We got him.
Look at that. Ashkor's pretty much topped up now. MSLE. Kills him in one hit. Save the game. Pop this way. Just try to get everything as fully explored as I can. So.
Yeah.
Oops. So picture door over here. We have a pit here. Let's jump across. There is a massive... Wow, okay, so this is a room full of these dudes, but there aren't nearly as many of them as there were in the last place, so... As long as these guys are increasing in elevation, they'll actually come straight to me. Eventually. Doesn't look like they're actually going up, though. Ah, because there's a lip here. So I don't want to fight him there. I want him to come closer to me because this is going down. Save this. Crap. Oh, that's the dudes, isn't it? Okay, we'll just pop down and beat them up.
Alright!
There's an alcove here. Anything in here? Nope. That was a really suspicious looking alcove too. Well, save the game. We have 3 hours left on haste, so we better make them count. What's up, buddies? So, I don't know what the heck was up with these guys, but for whatever reason they just were standing there. They weren't even using their ranged attacks on me. It's kind of weird. That must have been another one of those force field situations. So this is... going reasonably well so far. But yeah, the major issue that, as you guys can clearly see, is that everybody has vampiric regen except her, and it's making it so that everyone else is super healthy, and she is taking boatloads of damage. But yeah, this is why I particularly like melee setups, is just because of the vampiric weapons that just eventually make you so ridiculously powerful. I'm actually going to cast a jump spell and see what's up here. Nothing. This is an elevator. Okay, so that room's a dud. Head back here. Keep moving this way. And unfortunately there are so many turns that... Whoa, hello. There are so many turns that it is very likely that I'm going to miss certain areas. So what is this? It's just a dead end. I go this way. Because I want to clear out as many of the dead ends as possible. Okay, so this is the dead end there. And this place is going pretty smooth. I'm just trying to imagine, like, what was it that I was doing in this game in my previous playthroughs that this place was just so hard.
Got it.
So here's the water temple key, which we need for the place that we were just at. Here's the first mate's code. Ooh. Bow of the Dragon. Which is a very good enchantment. It's good for a bow as well. So how do I get in there? Can I just jump over this? No. So there's a thing there that we can't get to right now. Right over. No, this is crap. Just make life easy. Oh, and there's another passage that I didn't go down. Looks like this is just a dead end. And then this just rotates around to the start. So, no biggie. So now, we're going to climb up the staircase. And I think there's another passage that we haven't gone down yet. So we can do that. I don't remember how many of these things there are, so... Okay, so here there's another passage that just leads over here, so nowhere interesting. Let's get the dead end that I've been to before. Go up the stairs. There's a second floor here. I'm going to go all the way to the top. Deal with whatever's at the top first. I seem to recall the top floor being a small, like, little alcove or something. Yeah. So there's just a little tiny area that had some enemies in it that we can kill. And then pop back down to the middle floor. So this floor has just a wall here. And it has this place over here, which I'm pretty sure I have seen before. I've actually seen everything here before, but I actually remember a large amount of these places. It's been a while since I played this, probably been over a year, but... And I never actually played this game as much as I wanted to as a kid. I played a lot of Might and Magic 7. I didn't play a lot of Might and Magic 6 because I loaned it out to a friend of mine. And so it never came back. This is the good old game version. He did offer to give it back to me. Basically, I had left the state. No, I left the state. He didn't leave the state. I've also had friends leave the state with video games that were mine. Or had them loan the video games that I loaned to them, to someone who then left the state. You know, stupid crap like that. But, yeah, no, this was entirely just me not collecting and then wandering away. But then when I was visiting for like the first time in like 5 years or something, I went back to Minnesota, and so I went over to this guy's house, and he's like, "Oh, I still have your Might and Magic 6 game. Here, do you want it?" Like, no, that's okay. It's been about a decade at this point. I think there's a statute of limitations or something. And unfortunately, I can't look at the map at all because it's just not very organized. I think I'm just going to drop down here. Oh, that was play. I didn't even save before I did that. God, there's something seriously wrong with my head. It may in fact be a stupid head. Okay, so let's see here. We have another skylight here. And we're gonna have to get back up the stairs. Excuse me. I'm actually surprised at the density of enemies in this place, because even in all these places that I've pretty much cleared out already, I'm always, even though this place is huge, I'm pretty much always in range of enemies. Like, I came out of range of enemies for a second there, but then went right back into it. So let's see. Okay, so we need to go out this way. Take a look at what's over here. There's a hole in the ground here. I don't think I want to drop down there yet. If at all. It's probably just going to drop me down to a place that I've already been. That is a less than stellar investment of time. We need to cast Cure Weakness. Okay. We're going to start hitting for 200 points of damage by the end of this game, I think. At least on Miss Ollie. Because she's getting really just completely out of control. Let's take a look. Yeah, 155 to 163 damage right now. So, how was it that she was hitting for so much more than that? Oh, right, because she has the acid axe. So, if I gave her the, whatchamacallit? If I gave her either a Dragon's Axe or I gave her a proper axe and then gave her proper like of darkness axe, and then gave her a dragon dagger, which I wouldn't want to do because it would decrease my DPS, if not my damage per hit. Then we'd start hitting pretty hard. I'm going to drop down here because I don't actually know where it goes. Looks like it does go to some place that I haven't been before, but it's just a place that drops down to somewhere that I don't need to go, that I have been to. So this is a place that we've already been to. I'm actually going to, because I'm lazy, I'm just going to teleport out of here, and I'm going to fly back in there, because I think that it'll take less time to fly back from the entrance to get to where I'm going than it will take to actually walk my way all the way back through the labyrinth. Because we're pretty much done in all those labyrinth sections. We have to get all the way back to the entrance, and this seems like a... Well, actually, I guess I could have gone through the front door and made my life slightly easier, but... Nah, even then, I think just getting to that section would probably take longer than what we're looking for. So we do not have haste. Something that I need to pay attention to. I don't think I can open the store yet, but we're going to go around to the other side. Oh, hello! We can unlock this door. I stand corrected. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull these guys out here. And this looks like a convenient place to fight them, so we'll fight them here. Interesting. Whoa, 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 where are they? So, unfortunately, Silveria is going to be... Actually, what we're going to do... I'm going to cast a Share of Life. There we go. So we cleared these guys out.
Fixed.
That turned out to be a terrible place to fight them. It actually helped them more than just a completely open area would have. Because they were able to hit me and I was having a very difficult time hitting them in return. But we've cleared the way into this chamber over here, which is nice. So we're just going to drag some of these guys to us. And we're just going to get outside the door right here. This is probably where we should have fought the other guys, so that they would slowly just come around the corner and we'd annihilate them 1 by 1 or 3 by 3 or 5 by 5. Okay, let's save this, and we will continue on our merry way. And that's a very bad room to fight them in, so we just want to make sure that we're not doing that. Oh, that's interesting. The protection wore off. Let's recast that. Damage. Okay, so we need to get back down here. There we go. We need to get to these pools of water in order to stop the radiation damage. So I'm not sure if the pools of water that are in this room count. They probably do. Yeah, it looks like they do. So let's heal it up. So we'll just try to fight it here. We'll cast a nice power cure. Unfortunately, those guys seem to be stuck over there, so they're able to hit us, but we're not able to hit them. Because they are trying to approach us. They just aren't being terribly successful about it. Oops. Gonna just pop over to this pool instead. It's pretty rough having to chill in these little tiny radiation cleansers. Okay, so we've cleared out these guys. I should not have done that. We need to get Nisali up and about so that we can revive everybody. And I'm going to cast a Shared Life. We're going to get out of this room now. And we're not going to proceed north, we're actually going to proceed south. But yeah, the radiation damage just continues until you reach one of these puddles. So, if you were to, say, teleport out of this dungeon while you had radiation damage going, it would not end well for you. It would end very badly. Let's see what's up here. Just one lone Jin. Whoa, where am I? That just teleported me somewhere weird that I've never been before. This leaves the dungeon. Interesting. Very interesting. So where did that lead me? Well, that's new. We haven't seen those guys before. Because if we had, they'd be dead. So let's just get to them ASAP. And cool. This is going to lead somewhere. The entrance to the central pyramid lies to the south. Okay. Well, we don't need the entrance to the central pyramid. We need a completely different thing. We need the bathhouse. That's over here. Okay, perfect. So we're back here. We've killed the vast majority of the enemies in the dungeon, I think. We just have a couple areas that we haven't gone to yet. And then we'll be done.
Fixed. Fixed.
Save this. Hop down here. See what's down here.
Got it.
Navigator's code. So the navigator is Sulu. This is the Biblioteca key, which was back in the beginning. These guys are so cute trying to get their super long duration spells off. Or not duration, cast times. Okay, so that's all the enemies here. And we can pop back out toward the central pyramid area and go into the bibliothèque. What is bibliothèque? Is that library? I think that's the library. Not positive, but I think that's what it is. Ooh, hello. There are actually enemies over here. Let's go beat them up. I think this is another one of those packs that doesn't really have a reason to exist. Like, they're not guarding anything, kind of like those genies from earlier. They just kind of exist, and you go beat them up and move on with your life. Now, since I am very curious as to why this is the only... Holy crap! That actually was a door! Interesting! Let's get up there. Oops. That was an actual door. That's so cool! This is kind of a shortcut that gets us here a little bit faster. Not really a lot faster, but still cool. And we got a genie here. And there's an enemy over here. It seems to be running away from me. So let's kill this one and the ones over here. This one here, yeah, this is the guy that we saw in the beginning, who was following us around for so long.
Alright, we got him!
I think I just saw one over here too, right? This is the kind of dungeon where you really need fly, just because geez, it's so huge. It's just so big. Sorry, pervert jokes are absolutely required to be made. Let's see, I'm going to drop down into the window here, incredibly slowly. We will save the game, and this will get us into the library quickly. Maybe. If I can remember where the library is. I think the library is down to the south here. Now we can finally open this chest. Okay, that is kind of horse crap.
Uh-oh.
I had a suspicion that was going to happen. So we need to actually put the key on, or in rather, his inventory. This is a key to Varn chest key.
Hmm.
Okay, so this is who?
Hmm.
McCoy. I wasn't sure if it was going to go with Bones. So, we have the captain's code here, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, it looks like the last one is Kirk, and that's the only thing that matters in terms of order. So as long as we do Kirk last, we're fine. Maybe. In theory. Ooh, we got a ring. Yeah, I'd love to find a Ring of Darkness, because that would improve my durations quite a bit for this Day of Protection stuff. It's actually going to get really crazy in the next game when I will not have to worry about leveling up 2 different skills, because right now she has 30 light magic skill. And if Day of Protection was on light magic, that would be kind of crazy.
Oh. Oh.
So I need to figure out... how this works. Can cast a power cure because why not? This is Well of Varn. Plaque. Well of Varn must be keyed last. Only the one bearing the key may speak the code. Oh, okay, so does that mean that I have to have that person targeted? Navigator's code is Sulu, so Ulus. So that's the first one done. Who has the key of Varn?
I don't know.
Actually, are all of these... Just to make sure that we're doing things properly,
Yes.
I'm going to pop the Varn chest key on him as well as all of the codes. First mate's code. Ooh. Spock, so... In here, communication officers is Uhura. Ruhu, as the game calls it. Engineer's code is Scotty, so... Etox. So, we already did that one, I think. Is this one maybe? Did we do all of them? I didn't think we had. Oh, the doctor's code. Okay, so yeah, we haven't done him, and I think that he's back there. But yeah, I think that you have to have the actual character that has the code selected in order to do it. Yeah, so McCoy is... No. How do you spell McCoy, actually? Is this how you spell McCoy? So, I guess we'll do that. So, Yakum. There we go. I don't know why I thought there was a K in there. When you do things backwards, sometimes you end up with, like, weird things in the way that you would spell something. Crick. The waters part. Main power failed, emergency power on, main power restored. So let's save this. Oh. So these are going to be kind of scary.
Yes, we got it. Oh, yes, we got him.
Okay, we're fine. I want to check something. So it looks like they can miss. Because I'm pretty sure that that thing just missed me. Yes, these things can miss. This is an actual attack. So armor class is extremely good for the very, very late game. because there are enemies that you'll be fighting here that use these laser cannon things, and they're unresistible because they deal energy damage, but you can dodge the attacks with armor class. So, and the key is that some of them will eradicate people, which is bad.
I don't know.
As a
Ah.
rule, getting eradicated is a bad thing. So anyway, that's it for the Tomb of Varn. We've, I think, killed almost everything in here. I think we missed a couple enemies that were running away from us that we just didn't chase down. But Tomb of Varn is pretty much done, and we can fly onward. Let's see what level we are. We're level 82, which is kind of out of control. I don't think I've ever been this high of level in this series before, which is surprising because I haven't done anything to farm experience. All I've done is make sure that I kill everything that I encounter, which is pretty much standard practice for me. So I think that we can beat the game here. I think that it shouldn't take too long to do, so let's
I've been expecting you.
go for it. Oh, actually no, we can't beat the game here because we have to do the control center and then we have to do the entire Sweetwater area. So I think that I'm going to end this here, and then we'll do the next video to complete the game. So thank you everyone for watching, and we will kill more next time. Well, I guess I should probably do this, huh? Okay, so this is weird. We're just going to go through this conversation, and then we'll end it there. So though my memory has been damaged by Archibald, I still remember the danger that our ancient enemy, the Krigan, posed to our world. The Krigan first appeared roughly 1,500 years ago, attacking outlying colonies and stealing their resources. It was thought at the time they simply needed certain minerals and could be reasoned with, but this was not the case. Their life cycle forces them to breed until the world cannot support their numbers, then they send ships off to other worlds to renew the cycle. Their attacks against the Empire of the Ancients disrupted the network of shipping and communications that held us all together, causing the silence that marks the first year of our modern calendar. Technology failed, bringing us to this starry state. I would help rebuild our technology, but I seem to have become a religious figure in the minds of many people, and very few visit me or understand what I have to offer. Perhaps this Krigan crisis we face will bring people to their senses as long as we survive it. So, Krigan. As said, the Krigan are resistant to most of the weapons available on Enroth, but not all. For the world of them, you will need to find where their vessel crashed and destroy the main reactor. The only problem with that is the resulting explosions from the reactor will destroy this planet. You'll need a powerful spell to prevent the explosion from damaging the planet, but no spell like that exists in the world today. The only person I can think of who would know of such a spell is Archibald, but he's in no condition to teach you. To make matters worse, the reactor cannot be harmed by normal weapons or spells. You'll need the ancient weapons in the control center to destroy the reactor. Okay, so okay, so I can go to the control center from here. So anyway, we're gonna end it here. I think. Has it been? I think it's been about a couple hours. It might have only been about an hour and a half. And I'll see you guys next time, and we'll finish this game up.